and welcome. I am Trish and this is Trish Talks. Today we're going to be talking about cleaning and decorating my home using some of my favorite Amazon finds. So a little bit about me. I have been designing workplace interiors for about 15 years now. And prior to that, 3 years prior to that, I did residential design. But like so many people, I spent so much time focusing on my family, my career, going back to school for my master's degree, that I did not put enough time and focus into making this home feel more like me. So here recently, my husband and I have been really focusing on trying to make this home really feel like us. And so it's been a really good time. The first major project we knew we needed to complete was the kitchen. The first thing we needed to do was to remove the wall between the kitchen and the living room. Removing the wall between the kitchen and the living room really gave us the open plan concept that we were after. My dad did come over when we first moved in and cut an opening in the wall, which was helpful. There was a sight line between the kitchen and to the living room, especially when my kids were little. It was nice to be able to peek over and see them. But this time around, we knew that when we did this kitchen remodel, we had to do it the right way. So that wall between the kitchen and the living room had to come down. So the wood wall in the living room was going to be the inspiration. It was a dark wood, espresso color, and so the decision was made to make the kitchen cabinets also a dark color, just to tie the two spaces. When we ordered the kitchen cabinets, we added additional crown molding to the order so that we could put the same molding around the wood wall in the living room. This way it looked like the two spaces were done around the same time, although they were roughly about 11 years apart in design. After we took care of the kitchen, we focused in on the island. So we decided to make the island white to be a nice contrast to the darker cabinets. The island is a hodgepodge of cabinets. I used some of the base cabinets from the old kitchen, as well as some cabinets I had from other projects, and they were mostly unfinished. One of the ways I created interest in the sides of this 4-foot by 8-foot island was to add these unfinished posts to the sides. I found these on Amazon along with unfinished shaker style doors that I used to replace the doors on the older cabinets, just so that they tied into the new cabinets that were going to be coming in. So I painted out the posts and the unfinished doors and the majority of the island white, but I did leave the front cabinets or the old base cabinets unfinished, only because I have been thinking about whether or not I wanted to paint them out white or brown or gray or some other color. But I do plan on completing that project this summer. So if you guys have any suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. When I'm cleaning the kitchen cabinets, I try to use a damp cloth, but sometimes I use Pledge just to try to give the cabinets a little bit of a shine. But I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with Pledge. Sometimes it's beautiful, and sometimes it turns out spotty, but I keep using it. If you guys know of another wood cleaning product that's better, do let me know, because I've been looking over the years and really haven't found anything. On the backsplash and most of my other reflective surfaces, I tend to use vinegar and water. My mother showed me that a long time ago, many years ago, and it has always worked for me. Like I mentioned earlier, the wood wall in the living room was my inspiration for the kitchen. It is literally wood flooring from Home Depot. that I purchased, like I said, when we first moved into the house 12 years ago now. And my dad and I built this wall together. I did a lot of the woodworking, he did all of the tile. So it's been with us forever, and it has stood the test of time, I like to say. This is an ethanol fireplace. I purchased this when we built the wall way back when. I wanted to create a focal point in the room. Didn't have a whole lot of money, so I looked for something that was easy to install and easy to maintain. And I found this ethanol fireplace. You simply pour eco-friendly ethanol fuel into the trough at the bottom of the fireplace. It burns clean, it doesn't need to be vented out outside, and all you need to do is just screw it into the wall. Put a link to it in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself. When the kids came home from school to do virtual learning, I quickly realized that we needed more storage in this space. So I went on Amazon and I found these buffet units. They had the perfect dimension, the right color, plenty of storage, and display space. They were perfect for my little niches on either side of the fireplace. They arrived fairly quickly. They were in boxes, so I had to put them together. It took me about 2 hours for each unit to put it together. So I just did it on a Saturday afternoon and it worked out well. And they look fabulous in the space. I love them. So the small console tables that I had sitting beside the fireplace prior to these buffet units, I actually put them behind my sofas, and I now put pictures and plants and other decorative items there. And so it turned out really nice. Now that it's warming up, I like to change out my throws and my pillows on my sofas. I tend to do this, leading into the summer months and then changing them out when we're leading into the fall months. But going into the summer, they're nice. I like to put out the nice, light, bright throws and pillows. And then, of course, leading into the fall and winter months, I go for the cozier, comfortable versions. A few months ago, I purchased the Dyson 11 upright vacuum. I love it. It has been a game changer. My son says to me all the time, "Mommy, are you vacuuming again? You vacuum every day." And I said, "No, I don't vacuum every day." He said, "Yes, you do. You vacuum every day." And I was like, I didn't realize how often I was vacuuming. But it's so easy. I mean, it doesn't have a cord. It's super powerful. I can take care of this entire floor in less than 30 minutes. Put it back away, hang it up to charge again, and it's ready for me anytime I need it. So I love, love, love that vacuum cleaner. And I'll put a link below so you can check it out for yourself. Once I added the storage units on the wood wall in the living room, it kind of made the space feel a little darker and a little heavier. So I decided to move the large ottoman out of the living room and replace it with this open coffee table. I love that I can add decorative details to a table now, change the decorative details out with the seasons or the holidays. And so it really has, I feel like it's classed up the space a little bit, made the space a little bit more mature, and it certainly has opened it up. And so the ottoman is out and the coffee table is in. So as you can see, my dining room area is just off of my kitchen. Now I'm going to be honest with you, my dining table is usually covered with a tablecloth 90% of the time. But when I do take it off and clean it, I use Pledge, and that seems to work since I don't have to clean it very often. Right now, I put slip covers over my chairs so that they match the color of the decor. We used to have more of a beige neutral color scheme, and now it's more of cool grays. So I have purchased these slip covers off of Amazon, and I didn't think they were going to fit according to the dimensions, but they are stretchy enough so that they actually fit over the chairs. And I do plan on replacing the chairs, but I'm going to replace the chairs when I replace the sofas in the living room. So every few months I do take some time to wipe down my fiddle leaf fig plant, wipe down the big broad leaves. I love these plants. They look like artwork to me. I purchased it about 4 years ago. It was about 3 feet tall then, but now I don't know, it's probably about 7 feet tall, and it's so sculptural, and it just loves being in this corner with this indirect daylight coming in. I've also had a few pieces fall off where I was able to root them and to create new plants, so I love this tree. The fiddle leaf fig tree, great buy. It's also nice to add real plants to your decor. I mean, I have artificial plants too, but when I can put in real plants, it makes the space feel more welcoming, more inviting, more homey. And so I love incorporating real plants into the decor. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video offered you some cleaning and decorating motivation. Come back soon because the next video I'll be working on is cleaning and decorating our deck. I want to show you how we used IKEA to build a great bar in the basement. We'll be cleaning out our patio area and so much more. So please consider subscribing to my channel, give us a thumbs up, leave some comments in the section below, and do come back. Thank you for joining us. Until next time.